Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chapter 7 Review, Part 3, other bits and pieces. So, I might ask you to determine the exact value of cos of 165 degrees. Now you're going, that's not an exact value, but if you go, you can't calculate that easily because, as I said, I want this as minus a minus square root of b over c square root d. They might ask you for a decimal approximation to two decimal places. I'm asking for exact value. So, how do you solve for this? Well, think about it for a moment. 165 degrees. If you think about this, 120 degrees plus 45 degrees, it's a lot easier. Now, go to your formula sheet. Cos of a plus b. That's cos of a, cos of b, minus sine a sine b. Now, cos of 120 should be able to calculate that. That's minus 1/2. Now, cos of 45 is root 2 over 2. Sine of 120 is 0.866, or root 3 over 2. And sine of 45 is 0.707, or root 2 over 2. So what do you get? This is minus root 2 over 4 minus root 6 over 4, which becomes minus root 2 minus root 6 over 4. Now, you're going, what the heck? So if the answer was minus root of a minus root of b over c, you've got your answer. Now, here you have to rearrange this, and the trick here, notice here, a doesn't have a radical sign. So how do you get rid of a radical sign here? Well, my thought, why don't we multiply top and bottom by root 2 to get rid of root 2. So this becomes minus root 4 minus root 12 for 4 root 2. Can we simplify this? Yes, we can. I'm going to stop for a moment. I want you guys to pause the recording. I want you to simplify each of these radicals as much as you can, then come back and we'll talk about it. So pause the recording. Okay, welcome back. Minus root 4 is minus 2. Minus root 12, well, that's minus 2 root 3 divided by 4 root 2. Now, what's common to every term? 2. So you can factor out, divide each side by 2, and you're down to minus 1 minus root 3 to root 2. A equals 1, B equals 3, C equals 2, D equals 2. Evil and confusing, but doable. Now, the next thing, I'll let you review that for a moment. Now the next thing with exact values, what if I asked you to verify secant of x minus cos of x equals sine of x for cotangent of x, x equals pi over 6. Now, when you verify this, you're going to get the answer a over b square root c. So what do you do here? Well, here it's either left side or right side. It doesn't matter which one you do. So it's going to be secant of pi over 6 minus cos of pi over 6. I'm going to do the left side. I'll do the right side in a moment. Now, secant is 1 over cos. Now, pi over 6, or 30 degrees, that is root 3 over 2. So that would be 1 over root 3 over 2. 1 divided by square root of 3 over 2. Now think about it for a moment. What do? 1 times 2 square root 3. And don't forget your minus root 3 over 2. 2 square root 3 minus square root 3 over 2. So far, so good. Now, you're subtracting these, so you need common denominators. What's common denominator to root 3 and 2? Well, root 3 and 2. So this we multiply by 2 over 2. This we multiply by root 3 over 3. 4 over 2 square root 3 minus 3 over 2 square root 3, or 1, 2 square root 3. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Now, I want you to pause the tape, and I want you to go back and try the right side. That is sine of pi over 6 divided by cotangent pi over 6. You should get the same answer. So pause the recording, come back, and we'll check our answers. Welcome back. Now, sine of pi over 6, or 30 degrees, should be 1/2. Now, cotangent is 1 over the tangent, or you can think of that as cos of pi over 6 divided by sine pi over 6. Getting ahead of myself. Hang on. No, I know what cos of pi over 6 is. Cos of pi over 6 is root 3 over 2. Sine of pi over 6 is 1/2. So I might as well change over to my fractions now. Now notice common denominators. So that simplifies to square root 3 over 1. Now I'm leaving it like that because when you divide by a fraction, it's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Now there's more than one way to do that. I just did that, what I think is the quickest way. Okay, so far so good. All right, now that is about it for chapter 7, or at least I'm hitting the high points. So, any more questions? Do the review questions in the workbook. Come see me in class.